Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play The Forgotten City. This will be part 5 of our Let's Play, and this will be the last one that we kind of like rush it. Oh, really? We'll go back to like a normal upload schedule after this one, but I want to get a bit of a head start on it, so this one's going to be a big one. I really want to go and talk to Decius, because in the last episode, I'll just pause it because I don't want the clock to run. We got locked inside the Shrine of Apollo? Shrine of Apollo? Shrine of Diana, I think it was. And we now have a golden bow, which can turn people to gold. Which is kind of cool. You looking for me?
I hope you're taking care of yourself.
Okay. And then we went through the palace up here where Navia is, up there. And I found out that she's been, like, peeling the statues, and they have horrible monsters underneath. Well, they're people, but they're like crazy. So that was pretty grim. We got a bit of a horror in our investigation game. So what we're going to do is I want to go and talk to Decius. Decius? Ah. Missing, are we?
Shiny.
Okay, Fabia's fine. That's not Decius. Well, he's Greek, isn't he? So maybe... Why does he have two statues in... Whatever. Maybe... he can tell me about the guy down the bottom. Virgil? About the statue, the temple?
A new face. Salve.
Yeah, we're not new. No, okay, he can't tell me. Bummer. Okay, and I notice that Decius is suspiciously missing. What we could do is actually go down into this bit. There was supposedly a monster down here. Do not enter the cistern. Oh, it's fine. So it was apparently a monster down here. It was like eating a dude. But now we have the bow of gold. I'm feeling a bit more confident. Aha! Thank you. Literally is just peeled statues. But why would they be down here? Doesn't make a lot of sense. Huh. Actually, wait, I have a flashlight. Ah, there's just statues down there. I thought there was something down there. I'm like, what is that? Okay, I don't quite know how well swimming works in this, so I'm a bit leery of giving it a go. Yes, hello. At least until I have an area I can just kind of like have a dip and play around in. So wait, how do they get water if they can't go into the cisterns? Nice. I mean, I suppose the aqueducts? Ah, ha 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 ha. I see your little trick. Ah, 700 denarius. Nice. How much does that leave us with? Because we need 2,000. Okay, so I actually have 2,000. I can pay off that other guy's debt on our next reset, which I will probably do, actually. Okay, crushed creature. An emaciated human-like creature spattered in gold appears to have been crushed to death while entering the cistern from the cave beyond. Oh, I think we saw this guy. I think we saw that guy. He was on the other side and I saw his feet. Okay, so... well, we beat the monster that was down here. So do we go for a climb? See what's up here. Find a creative way to reach the upper cistern. Oh, I see. We have to, like, go back and forward. Nice. I suppose I should just, like, go that way. So the upper cistern is almost certainly, like, not the way out, right? Ugh. Like, there's no way there's just a way out up here. Oh, hello. Who are you? This isn't going to be Scintilla, is it?
You. Who are you? Did he send you?
It could be Scintilla. I'm the Aussie nerd. Nobody sent me.
Do you know you're here? You have to help me escape before that monster comes back.
What monster? What's going on here?
Scintilla.
It is Scintilla.
Through the gate of Horn, but it's locked. So I told him about it, and instead of helping me escape, he locked me up. He wants to keep us all here forever, or until we're turned to gold. He's a monster. You have to let me go so we can kill him and take his key.
Who? Who did this to you?
Sentius, my adoptive father.
I told you it was suspicious.
Castrate and crucify him.
I told you he was suspicious. It's kind of weird that he wasn't looking out for anyone. How hasn't this broken the golden rule?
I don't know. He said the gods are on his side because they don't want us to escape either.
Where's the way out?
Behind me, there's an aqueduct tunnel bringing water from outside the city, so it should lead us outside. The only problem is it's barred by a heavy locked gate, and he has the only key.
What will you do if I release you?
I'm going to take that key from around his neck.
No, you can't do that though, because then I don't get to go back in
Get
time.
it? I'm done caring about the golden rule. I just want out. Help me, and we can escape together.
What about the others?
There won't be enough time. Just you and me. What do you say?
What if I round everyone up so they're ready to escape once the golden rule is broken?
There's no time. Wait, did you hear that? He's here. Quick, you have to let me go.
We could be stuffed here, actually.
Never.
I'm sorry, but if I let you go, everyone else is going to die. I'm not ready to pull the ripcord on this one just yet. Like, I will let her go, probably in a later life.
No. You can't
But
leave me here.
not for this one.
How can you be so heartless?
Okay. It's too dangerous. Let me see if I can persuade Sentius to let us go.
It's no use. You'll never persuade him of anything. I'm telling you, he's a monster. Please.
So Sentius is kind of bad. I can be fairly persuasive.
Making a mistake.
Okay. So is he actually coming back? No. No, he's not coming back. Okay, but that makes sense. Oh, I literally can't get out? Anywhere? Interesting. Is there not a key here somewhere that I could, like, pinch? So yeah, he's just, like, too nice. But I also don't want to let her go, because at the moment Sentius is the one that, like, resets the day. So if I, like, go and kill him or something, surely that just doesn't reset the day, because he's not alive to do it. So it's not the good play yet. But yeah, I suspected something like this. Maybe he won't die? Like, can I turn him to gold? Probably not. I should just be able to jump down here, right? I'm gonna land in the water. Okay. Easy enough. So this makes me not want to obviously, like, help Sentius keep power, yeah? Like, Malleolus is also clearly the wrong choice. But it definitely seems like...
That's quite an impressive bow you
Definitely seems like Galerius is the pick.
A new face, are they? And may Vesta watch over you.
Yeah. No, hang on. I'm not ready to talk to you yet. I want to talk to everyone. I want to keep talking to everyone because we kind of resolved this in the last episode, or I think I've solved it. So I just want to confirm my suspicions, because I think the River Tiber is being used as like the River Styx.
A golden bow. Just
Yulia,
follow in Diana's.
I need to talk to you.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it.
I need to ask you some questions.
Thanks for trying to help me, I suppose. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest.
Can I confront her about the fact she killed herself? What's your
You
story?
mean my life story? Oh, well,
Yeah, tell me how you
grew
got
up as
here.
part of a big family in Rome. Me and 3 older sisters. Our father found good husbands for my sisters, but I wasn't cut out for that kind of life. So he found me a job as a scribe for a prominent merchant.
Are you saying that you are
good life
attracted
for
to
a
the
while.
fairer sex?
Until 7 months ago when
I'm
the fires
guessing.
came. My colleagues and I worked desperately to try to protect our warehouse.
Yep.
We must have had 100 workers passing buckets of water, chanting prayers to Vulcan, but they fell on deaf ears. The fire was relentless and it claimed everything and everyone. Well, almost everyone. My employer told me to grab what valuables I could. and
Ah,
flee to
see?
Tiber.
So once again,
Crowds.
back to the Tiber.
I remember diving into the river and then... The next thing I knew, I was waking up on the riverbank not far from here.
Yep. Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. But to be honest... sometimes
Yeah,
I
a
think
coin.
dying
So
in
they
that
jumped in
fire
with
might
coin
have
for the
been a good
ferryman?
thing, given what's happened since.
Why? What happened here?
I can tell you, but it's a long story.
Ah, sure. I have all the time in the
Right.
world.
I'd been here about a week when it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life.
Okay.
I could hardly breathe and I knew I had to get out somehow. So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out,
Aurelia.
I would have done anything. And then I learned her asking price. 1,000.
Ah, so you
She
asked
was
for a
supposed to be
loan.
my friend. I told
So
her
you
it
took
would
out a
be
loan from
useless to
Malleolus,
sell
thinking
that
you wouldn't have
much.
to pay it back
So
because
she
you could just
suggested
leave.
I take out a loan from Malleolus.
Yeah.
And I did.
So they're definitely in league together. Why would he lend you so much money?
I had to sign an agreement saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't
Yep.
matter.
But I'm guessing there is no
I
way
paid
out.
Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out. Do you want to know what it was?
I'm guessing hemlock. Yeah. Oh no.
Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time.
Yeah.
Of course, I demanded.
I mean, this
my
game's
money
really
back,
good.
but she
It's
refused.
not that it's
She
predictable.
pointed
It's
to
just
a
very
sign in
like
her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware."
there's not a ton of nuance in the writing in terms of dialogue. Like the actual story, very cool.
She laughed. She immediately told
But yeah,
me
it all sort of
I'd tried to
links
escape
together and
without
makes
paying him
sense.
back. Only he didn't seem upset or surprised at all.
That's right, because she's
In
working with him.
fact, He just thanked her.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I realized the two of them had planned the whole thing from the beginning.
Yep. Surely that would have broken the golden rule.
That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I'd signed over my labor for 30 years and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting too. But Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the golden rule.
Don't think that's true though.
And I couldn't be responsible for all.
Again, like all of that's very
So he locked me in his villa.
Yeah.
Confiscated everything I owned as collateral and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits while
Like-
I worked day in.
I mean, I guess the thing is Malleus doesn't believe in the
His
golden
wife,
rule.
Claudia, was just as bad. She sent me to work on an endless stream of futile,
So,
demeaning
Claudia, have we
tasks.
met her? I
I'd
don't
be
think
on
so.
my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours, only for her to pour slop on it and hiss, "You missed a spot."
Right.
Those two took everything from me. But they forgot to confiscate one thing.
The hemlock.
My hemlock.
Mm-hmm. So you poisoned yourself.
I just wanted it to be over. But it seems I messed that up too. Should have drunk all of it.
So sorry to hear
I
that.
brought it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to swindle the other.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I could have been so stupid.
So what'll happen to you now?
When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. He'll escort me back to their villa, and I'll be right back where I started. Only this time, I won't be able to lull myself to sleep at night. With
That's
the
okay.
thought of a
You're not gonna
permanent
get that far.
solution. Honestly, it would have been better if the poison had been allowed to run its course.
Can I do anything to help?
I doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen for me, for trying to escape. At least until someone breaks the golden rule. Huh. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
Well, don't worry. You're not thinking of breaking it, are you?
No, of course not. I would never. But I can dream.
Fair enough. How much would it cost to buy your
A
freedom?
lot. But it doesn't matter. I made a suicide pact with Ulpius last night. He's in exactly the same position as I am. Malleolus and Aurelius set the same trap for him.
So it sounds like
a month
Aurelia
after
is a
they did it to
problem
me.
that I probably need to deal with.
He and I are in this together. He's probably already thrown himself from the bluff into Malleolus's villa by now.
He has,
So,
yes.
I'd never be able to live with myself, knowing I broke my promise to him.
Perhaps I can help him
I
too?
doubt you could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who you are, or why you seem so determined to help me, but thank you.
See what I can
All
do.
right, but please don't take too long.
Okay,
All right.
we'll go beyond that. Is it nighttime yet?
Apollo keep you safe.
It's getting there. There's two things I want to try here. So, okay. Number one, Galerius obviously has to become magistrate, 'cause if Malleolus becomes magistrate, he breaks the golden rule. Not that I think Malleolus wouldn't break the golden rule anyway. Seems a bit silly that he wouldn't just, like, kill him anyway. Yeah, see, it's her. So she's the Christian. Okay, let me just jog down here, because I must be able to get in by going up the vines that I now understand are there so that we can climb. That bit right there. Yep, so I can hop, skip, and jump over here. And confront her. Octavia.
Please leave. You're trespassing.
Hello.
The many
Oh,
shall
really?
suffer for the sins of the one.
Wait, so trespassing is literally a thing? That's very silly. Yep. I missed it. That's fine. Sentius, I know your secret. Wow. So it is really interesting that, like, He sacrifices himself, but he's the one keeping it going. I guess he wants us to find a way for us to keep the status quo. Right? Okay, yes, hello Galerius. No, I'm TheOzzieNerd. We've had this conversation before. Name's Galerius. No problem, see you later. So I wonder if Galerius can get everyone up to the upper system. Aurelia. You are a problem. You are a problem. I'll talk to you in a minute. How did I get to the tunnels? It was back this way, wasn't it? Yeah, here we go. Because I want to go to that Christian shrine, and maybe I can find evidence that doesn't involve me, like, trespassing. Okay. Roman plaque. Wooden carving. Stone disc. So I take it I'm only breaking the golden rule if I get caught? If someone identifies me as trespassing? That's a bit weird. Can I just grab this again? Yes, I can. Does it now say I have 2 keys to the secret shrine? Key to... I literally do. 2 keys. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so Octavia goes in there. Maybe I have to, like, wait for her or something? Wait, why would I want to... Why would I want to climb this? Ah, because there is... Treasure! Wow, there's $1,000. Woof, okay. Fair enough. Okay. So with that, I'll let Yulia die. I don't want to talk to Decius yet. Where do I want to go? I want to go up this way. I want to go up onto that bit up the top. Should we been this way? I do like this game. It's very, like, exploration heavy, which is very fun. Okay, so we haven't been this way, I don't think, but there's nothing really here. Okay. Good to know. We can ignore it now. Yeah. It's weird that that's there. I think that must be important. What did they say for the cure for rheumatism is? Can't remember. Not important, I'm sure. Okay, so we go up here. Then we can cross this thing here, which I suspect will just be treasure. Yep, okay, it's just a coin pouch. Fair enough. We do need treasure, so can't fault that one. So do I now jump into Malleolus's villa? I think so. I think that's the play. So we'll just skip through here. We'll let old mate jump off. That's fine.
Welcome.
Feeling a bit on
Good.
edge.
If you're not well, are you?
So you're a Christian.
Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from
It's a
around
good
here.
point, actually. We'll talk to Octavia while we're here.
Things are very difficult for us right now. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year.
And you are scrolling things about Virgil?
There were executions. It was horrible.
Right. Your secret's safe with me.
Thank you. You have no idea how much I appreciate that.
So what's your
Here,
story?
in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep.
It's a good point, actually. I haven't heard it from her either.
It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber.
Interesting.
I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family. But long hours of menial labour for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose.
How'd you end up here?
Much the same way as many of the others. When the fires came to Rome 7 months ago, my family and I fled for the Tiber, hoping to escape on a barge. We were among the fortunate ones with enough coins for passage.
See? Coins.
There were a lot of desperate people, and they boarded before we could depart. A scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember was the water, rising up to hit my cheekbone.
Yep.
I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure it's all part of God's plan for me.
Let's hope so. Let's talk about something else. We'll just be going. Yeah.
Oh no. No.
Actually, can I tell Ulpius that Centilla's in the thing?
That's the.
What?
Why do you.
I know. Please,
I'm sorry.
please help him.
Interesting. I'll talk to him. Can we talk?
Nigga,
I think you have the right to die if you're suffering
you're not
badly.
going to trick me.
I think there are reasons to stay alive.
I'm still.
Maybe we can be friends.
Saying that to buy time. You must think I am out.
I just want to sort of skip through this a bit and we'll see what
Scintilla,
happens.
my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
Okay, this is fine. We know this is gonna happen. Skip. There's nothing I can really say to stop him. Maybe even if I try and pay off his debt, it won't work. A leap of faith, but I'm gonna save it. Oh, okay, it literally... literally stops me from missing. Right. So I probably don't want to talk to Malleolus just yet. Okay. Sure. Empty bottle. Bottle of hemlock, yeah. No, from Ulpius. You hoping me to get in Gan Eden? Sure. Okay, I want to search his manor for, like, clues and stuff before I go and talk to him. Because I suspect I'm going to break the golden rule, because he's going to say I'm trespassing, he's going to kick me out. So, let's try and avoid that, shall we? Okay, so if I go this way... If I go this way, I can dodge him, maybe? Okay. Sneaky. Wow, what a prat. He's got a big red carpet through his entire house. Interesting. So there's someone in there, but I can't get in. I wonder if I do have to, like, break the golden rule a few times to, like, kill people and stuff to get items that they have. Just a thought. Okay. See if I can maybe knock on the door or something. If I go over here, can I knock on the door? That's a no. Maybe you need to get onto, like, the roof or something? Is there somewhere I can climb? That looks like somewhere I can climb up, so that implies there's other places I can climb up. Alright, so we talk to Malleolus, shall we? Hello!
Did you just leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet above?
I did, yeah.
That was extremely reckless.
So yes, he's the one with
or
different
clever.
colored eyes.
Well, why have you risked life and limb to see me?
What's your story?
I'm Malleolus, and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today.
Okay. What will you do if you win?
Glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny.
Okay. How will you do that?
By declaring there's no such thing as the Golden Rule. It's a children's fable exploited by Sentius to frighten us into submission.
What if it wasn't, though?
Wait, don't tell me you've fallen victim to that monstrous lie?
What makes you sure it's not real?
The person making a claim bears the onus of proving that claim. Can you do that? Can you prove the Golden Rule is real?
Sort of. The Golden Rule is definitely real.
Nonsense. There's no way you can prove that. If it was real and you'd seen someone break it, then you'd be dead already.
I found a book called The Myth of the Golden Rule. Whoever wrote it obviously died because they refused to accept the Golden Rule.
You mean that book next to a golden statue in the theater? Tell me, how do you know that statue wasn't...
Oh my god.
Sentius himself?
Okay, I can see there is literally no convincing you. I'm reliving the same day over and over again. The Golden Rule is broken. He's not going to believe that.
Oh, I see what's happening here. Another poor, vulnerable soul taken in by Sentius's machinations.
Right.
He won't get away with this much longer.
What would it take to prove to you it's real? Books? Notes?
Surely, you're not one of those people who believes everything you read. As if a lie could be transformed into the truth by the simple act of writing it down.
Even if I can't prove it, if I'm right, then accepting it will avert disaster. If I'm wrong, then accepting it will make the city a better place. Isn't that a good thing? Yeah.
I disagree. I'll be guided by what is best for the city's people, and that means giving them the freedom to do as they wish.
Right. See, nothing I say is going to convince
True,
you.
but that is simply because you are mistaken.
Okay. Yeah, let's confront him then. So you're Quintius. How could I know that?
My name is Marcus Malleolus Gurgis. You seem to have confused me with someone else.
You have one green eye, one blue eye, just like the description in this execution order from Emperor Nero.
You mean my heterochromia? I am guilty of nothing more than having different coloured eyes.
Yes, but you're the only person with different coloured eyes down here.
Alexander the Great had it too, as it happens.
No, yeah,
I
you'd
like to
probably
think it is
love to
simply the way
be.
the gods have chosen to mark
Yeah, I was gonna say you'd love to be compared to Alexander the Great, wouldn't you? Apparently Quintius also suffers from delusions of grandeur.
Well, I am not suffering from any delusions, as today's election will firmly establish.
Right. I can't prove it's you yet, but I will.
Unlikely, because it simply isn't true. Now, was there something else you wanted?
Do you know a way out of here?
I'm afraid not. We're stuck down here together, for better or worse. We're all going to have to make the best of it.
Okay. I'll be going now.
You can see yourself out. Through the door this time. There's a key just beside it.
Will do. But first I'm going to look around a little bit to try and find evidence. Also see if there's something I can, like, shoot to climb up the wall. I suspect that, maybe? But then it doesn't have the butterflies. Gee, that's a hefty wind. No. So it doesn't work unless there's butterflies on it.
Still here.
I am, yeah, just looking around, don't mind me. Okay. I will just... Oh, there's the key. Nice. So there's definitely someone upstairs. But how... Is it his wife, maybe? Ah, now I have the key. How are you?
Supposed to be in here?
Can we talk?
Talk? What business could you possibly have with me?
Well, you were crying. Why are you locked in this room?
My marital affairs are no concern of yours. Thank you very much.
Fair enough. What's your
I
story?
think the better question is, why am I being interrogated by a stranger who just barged into my villa? I have quite
It's kind of
enough
fair.
trouble already, without having to explain to my husband why I'm receiving strange men in private.
Fair enough. Would you like some help getting back at Malleolus?
An intriguing proposition. Go on.
I don't think Malleolus is who he says he is.
Perhaps you're not as silly as those clothes make you look. What makes you say that?
Just a hunch. I was hoping we could figure out his true identity together.
You know, I may have the very thing you're looking for. Some time ago, when he still cared for me, he wrote me a love letter. Only, he used the wrong name. Now,
Interesting.
addressing one's wife by the wrong name is not unheard of among philandering Romans. But in this case, the name he got wrong was his own.
Interesting,
I
that.
confronted him about it, and he stammered through some incoherent response. I let it go, eventually, and yet questions have lingered in the back of
I can hear the
my
door
mind.
trying to close on me.
But wait a minute. Why exactly are you helping me?
Why not? It's hate to see such a beautiful woman treated so poorly.
Oh, aren't you charming? I'm quite sure my husband would seethe with impotent rage if he overheard you say that. I love it. It seems our interests are aligned. I imagine knowing his true identity will give me the leverage I need to manage him appropriately. But
Sure.
first, I need you to do
Oh
something for
god,
me.
what? What do you want?
I want you to bring me some wine. Just one small herb.
Oh, that's
You should
easy.
do it.
I can't remember where I got it, but I have tons of it.
I know this must be hard for you to wrap your sweet little pleb head around. So what do you need me to spell out?
Why can't you get it yourself?
You mean, aside from the fact that I'm locked in this room, and Domitius is right outside the villa.
Yeah, what does he have over
There's barely
Domitius?
any left in the city.
That's what I don't
In
understand.
fact, there's only one small urn, as far as I'm aware.
It's two actually,
Getting it
but
won't be
sure.
easy.
That's all the questions I had.
So you'll help me.
I have some wine right here.
Thank you. Here's the letter.
Cheers. Salud. Quinctius to... Yeah. Chapter here for the rest of my life. When I met you, I discovered as long as I'm with you. Yeah. Nice, I'll take it.
Now, perhaps you can tell me who Quinctius really is.
According to this bounty letter from Emperor Nero, he's the person who started the fires in Rome last year. Oh.
He's... Oh no. That's...
Oh. I didn't read that
quite a lot
on
more
it, but yes.
than I imagined. I only wanted some leverage over him.
So he's the reason that everyone's
Destroy
here,
him. Give
basically.
me that immediately. Nobody else must know.
Sure, you can have it. Nobody else will ever know.
Thank you. Now, I appreciate your discretion in this matter. I think it's best if you go now. We'll speak no more of this.
Alright, I'll be going. That went in a direction I did not expect. Ah, 2,000 denarii then. Okay, so I guess if I ever need the 2,000 denarii for, Ulpius, I can just, you know, take it from Malleolus and then reset the day, and there we go. Alright, but we are going to leave this episode here. So guys, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more content from me, the Aussie Nerd, feel free to subscribe to my channel and check out the other videos on there. If you think you know any friends that might enjoy my content, make sure you share a video or two with them. Really appreciate it. And finally, if you want to leave any hints, tips, tricks, feedback for the videos, or you just want to say hi, make sure you do so in the comments section down below so I can see it. I'll see all of you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.